What up, Primal Pack? Welcome. This is gonna be one of my favorite videos to date. It's gonna be fire, and here's why. Because at the end of the day, like you hear me say, and if you haven't, listen up. Keep all your scientific studies, because I don't know who financed them, who backed them. I wasn't there from the beginning to the end, 24/7. I don't know what the intention is. So there's way too many questions that aren't going to be able to be answered, right? And when I know that, now there's no sense in me wasting my time trying to get those answers that I'll probably never actually be able to confirm and get accurately. So what that means is, don't waste my time. I want real world results. I want real world data in real time. So that being said, that's what this video is all about. This is, why do you want to listen to me? Because I've tried it all. I've tried it all when it comes to nutrition and when it comes to training. But today we're going to talk about the nutrition part of it. A whole nother video for the training, resistance training and conditioning. But this is about the nutrition part of it, because that is the foundation. Now, even if you have the greatest conditioning program for lean, hard, athletic muscle throughout the year, the most effective and efficient, which I do in my Primal Power lifestyle, bar none, without the proper nutrition, you're never going to get the optimal results. So let's go back. Now, when I say I've done it all, the whole bodybuilding, bro science, meal plans, and bodybuilding lifestyle, meaning low fat, skinless chicken and turkey with steamed vegetables and some carbohydrates to use as energy, fake energy I call it, versus relying on animal fat as the real energy source that Mother Nature intended for us. And what else have I tried? I've tried I was the juice guy, right? I tried that for months on end. When I say I did this for months on end, I'm telling you, every single morning I had beets and carrots and certain fruits, and I'm telling you, every single morning, just gulping this thing down. I tried the organic, non-organic, wanted to see how I felt. Nothing. I'm telling you, no change, except for some diarrhea. To be really honest with you, it just ran right through me. And they try and sell that to you that it's a cleanse. No, listen, it's not a cleanse. Your body's reading this as a foreign substance, especially at that amount, that consistent. It starts to become inflammation. Your body's just getting rid of it. Now what happens? You're getting rid of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, amino acids. So now your body's starting to run on empty. I've done it. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to go down that road. If you want overall wellness, mental clarity, a functional strength, turning that clock back, anti-aging, completely misled, and it's completely wrong. Again, the bodybuilding lifestyle, I was always hungry. I was in a calorie deficit with a nutrient deficit, always hungry, and eating 5, 6, 7 times a day. Because in the bro science world, we were told you go into catabolic state. I preached that for years. It's wrong. I'm telling you, physically. Not only I've done it I brought them through the Primal Power lifestyle on the animal protein, animal fat, and I am living proof for the last 5 years. 57 years old. My blood work comes back as the early 30s. There's no theory on what I'm sharing with you. It's all real world results in real time. We don't go into that catabolic state. Our body actually starts to utilize its own resources. It becomes way more effective and efficient. You default into intermittent fasting. Default, meaning you don't starve yourself. You're not struggling every single day because you have cravings, because you're in a nutrient surplus when you're consuming animal protein, animal fat consistently, and getting rid of the processed food, getting rid of the simple sugars, and getting rid of the consistent alcohol. Just a fact. You're getting rid of the poisons that your body is recognizing as foreign objects. Let me show you this. I shared this with everybody for, I bet you 12 years back in the day. Bill Phillips, You want some OG? Here we go. Eating for life. But guess what? When you look at this and you look at some of these ingredients, he has on there the Kraft cheese, which literally is not even cheese. It's the fakest food that you're gonna get. And some of these ingredients, recipes, Miracle Whip. You can't get any more fake than that. Miracle Whip is not a food. The Kraft single slices, they're actually not food. Can you get lean and ripped on this? No question about it. He's got before and afters, including himself, 100%. But is this long term? No, because you're in a calorie deficit and a nutrient deficit. When you go the other direction, that is naturally conducive for overall wellness, mental clarity, mental sharpness, functional strength, lean muscle, fat burning furnace, lean muscle building machine, turning a clock back in 10, 15, 20-year chunks. It's animal protein, animal fat. The ingredients in here, not only are they not going to give you mental clarity, they're going to give you mental fogginess. They are going to jack your system up. It's just a fact. They're not real foods. They simply don't have the nutrients. They're fake. So you're always hungry. You're constantly on that craving. And people that promote this, what do they say? You gotta be dedicated. You gotta have discipline. You gotta grind. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just have to get back into alignment, get reconnected with your primal roots, with your primal DNA. Then everything just flows. Last night, the time of this video, last night, my last meal, 7:30 at night, 1 pound of ground meat, grass-fed, grass-finished, with 4 farm-to-table duck eggs, mixed together, over easy, mixed together. First of all, taste-wise, it's a entree and a dessert. If you've never had farm-to-table duck eggs, another level, okay? So when you mix that all together in a bowl, it is an entree and a dessert, number 1. So the taste is out of control. But number 2, the nutrient density, nothing compares to that meal. Now, I got on the scale in my underwear, digital scale, it said 200.2 or 200.1. I got on the scale when I woke up at 5 this morning, no alarm by the way, woke up at 5, got on the scale, and it said 198.3. My body is a fat burning furnace and a lean muscle building machine with the ability to create mental clarity at its absolute peak. 57 years old, and my blood work comes back as a 30-year-old guy. Consistently, I get my blood work done quarterly. Your body starts to just re-regulate, reset, because you're following the most proven blueprint, Mother Nature. That's my mentor. If you think you can outsmart, outwork, outmaneuver Mother Nature, well, you're gonna pay the price. And you're gonna pay the price when you're doing things like this. It's just a fact. I've tried them all. Paleo, I've tried them all. Bulking, that was my favorite because I could eat whatever I want, but I didn't realize how bad I actually felt, right? When I'm saying eat whatever I want. So why is it that you could crush the cravings within 1 week? Because you're in a nutrient surplus. Why is it that you could crush the cravings within 1 week, done properly, and start to lean out and build lean muscle? Because you're in a calorie deficit and a nutrient surplus. That's how simple this game is. We're not supposed to live our whole life in this grind mentality, in this starvation mode. We're not supposed to live our whole life in survival. That's what it is. That's what they're asking you to do when you're counting the macros and the micros and the calorie deficit and the nutrient deficit. They're not telling you you're in a nutrient deficit, but your body is. If you're constantly hungry, you're in survival mode. But when you're burning fat, building lean muscle, never hungry, you eat when you're hungry, you stop when you're full, now you're in a thriving mode. What do you think's a better game plan? And why is that? Because that's how we're supposed to live. We're not supposed to live in the survival. We're supposed to live in thriving. Big difference. Guys, like, share, comment. Any questions, you know where to find me. Let's get this message out there, because next generation coming up is getting absolutely decimated with our processed food. Decimated. Absolutely decimated. It's an absolute tragedy. It's not even close. This war is not even close. So all we could do is what we could do. Get this message out there. All right, guys.